Here is a requested tutorial on how to achieve this stylish dress with side gathers. So if this is something you like, kindly hit on the subscribe button. So to start, I'll be cutting this in a much smaller size so that I can go ahead to also explain it. Here's the shoulder to bust, under bust, waist, and then my gown length. From your waistline, you need to measure at least 7 inches to get your hip point. If you're a much taller person, you'll be using 8 inches. So now, let's go ahead to start marking our measurement. For the upper part of this pattern, I'm going to go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2. After marking that, I'll come down by 1 inch. Now, I'll mark a basic neckline of 3 inches to serve as a guide, and I'll connect to my shoulder slant. The next step is to find your chest line, which is your armhole. To do that is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. I'll draw out a straight line at that point. The next step is to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. And after marking that, I'll place my ruler to draw out a straight line. After drawing out that straight line, I'll divide what I have there into 2 equal parts. So after I'm done connecting at this part, the next step I'll take is to divide what I have here into 2 equal parts and come out by 1/2 inch. Now at this chest line, I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4. Connect this all the way to the shoulder and also connect it back to my chest line. The next step is to insert my measurement. At the bust area, I'll be cutting this in form of a dartless pattern. You can also go ahead to cut out with your dart and then blend it out. But from the pattern we have here is a dartless pattern. So what you need to do is to mark your bust measurement divided by 4 and add your sewing allowance. Mark your under bust measurement divided by 4, add your sewing allowance. Then go ahead to mark your waist measurement divided by 4, add any sewing allowance of your choice. Mark your hip circumference divided by 4 and add your sewing allowance. Whatever you have on the hip, you're going to take this all the way to the gown length. Now this is what I have at this point, and I'll go ahead to connect this all the way to the bust. Now I'm going to connect from the under bust to the waistline, and from the waistline all the way to the hip point of this pattern. Now after connecting it at this point, I'll go ahead to blend out. So next, I'll go ahead to come down a bit by 2 inches from my waistline, and I will now connect it towards the midpoint of my pattern this way. So this is what I have after I'm done connecting. What I'll do is to outline and then work on the upper part of this dress. The upper part, I'll come in by 3.5 inches, and from here I'll go up by 2 inches from the chest line, draw out this sweetheart neckline and mark 2 inches here. Then I'll connect. So I'll mark 0.5 inches and shed it out. This is to tighten the yoke part of the dress. Now you're going to create like this pleated effect here by attaching your elastic or using your thread to sew and gather it. Now I'll go ahead to cut this out. So after cutting out, I'll also use this as a guide to cut that of the front part of my dress. I'll cut the shoulder and cut this part out. Then I'll go ahead to place another pattern paper. I'll be marking like a zipper allowance of 1.5 in front, then place my front pattern on this pattern here. Then I'll mark out the waistline because I'll be taking out the zipper bulge. Come in by 1/2 inch here. Then you're going to extend this all the way down and then extend this to the upper part of your pattern. Now after extending this, what you're going to do is to go ahead to draw out the same shape that you have by the side, but first go ahead to cut out your zipper bulge. Now go out by 1/2 inch here, right? And then I'll blend this to the hip and I'll blend here up. Now after blending here, I'll go ahead to cut out the sides of my pattern. After cutting this out, that is after tracing the side, the armhole of the side of this dress, we are going to cut out the back, that is the sleeve part. I'll outline here, right? That is where the sleeve of the back will also start. Now I'll go up a little because I don't want the back to be too low. I didn't get to see the back of the dress. Now I'll also tighten the back of this dress by coming up by ½ inch at the sleeve, and I'll shed this out. After doing that, I'll go ahead to cut out the sides of this pattern. After cutting it out, you'll be slashing that side of your dress, so you want to label the sides and the center. Right now, I'll cut this and you'll be joining it back. Right, this is to help tighten the yoke of this dress. So now this is what I have, and the next step is to cut out the side to give it that slash and spread that you have on the side. What I'll do is to mark a straight line at this point, right, and then I'll slash and label it. You can number it if you find it difficult, like to remember each side, which one is for each side, because you're still going to slash and spread this. I'll go ahead to cut this open, and after cutting it, what I'll do is to place it on another pattern paper where I'm going to go ahead to trace this. So after slashing this part open, I'll also slash the one for the back. Remember, this side is coming from both the front and the back pattern of this fabric, right? Now after slashing and spreading, what you're going to do is to go ahead to start placing it. Now you are going to use at least 2 inches space interval, and then you're going to place, or if you don't want to use 2 inches, you can use any measurement of your choice, but make sure that you slash and spread each pattern separately. So after doing that, what you now do is to go ahead to trace it all the way around. So sorry, my pencil mark is a bit faint at this point, right? So what I'll now do is to go ahead to cut this out. Now this part that I cut out will now replace the side, and then we're going to notch the center of this dress. So after notching that part, you now join the upper part of your dress together this way, then join it, split this side, and then join these to the side.